Still no snow. Anyways, equipment update on my trailer and truck. Actually, there's not much has changed in the truck, mostly just the enclosed trailer. As you can see here, I got the back lettered up. Have not done the sides yet, still plain. Guess I'm slacking on that. Let me go ahead and open up and did a little painting on the walls on the inside just to make it look a little nicer and cleaner. Got my rack set up, and hopefully the yeah, I guess the camera seems to be working out all right. Just kind of went with the brown, green, and white of the you know, the logo on the sides here and whatnot. But yeah, so I said in a previous video that I bought a bunch of racks and kind of set this all up. I'm not done yet, but I got a lot of the main things done here. This is a Rackham trimmer line rack. I got the Green Touch that everybody seems to use. You know, the lockable Green Touch 3-place trimmer rack. Having a little issue with it here with to get the edger out. You know, usually you push this in and you slide it out, but what happens is that makes this pivot in towards the wall, and I can't get it completely out right there. You know, it comes out here. So I guess the answer would be to, actually I think I just answered my own question. I saw a video where these brackets, this is the short part of the bracket and that's the long part of the bracket. If I flip it around and have this part of the bracket up against the wall and connect this to this part of the bracket, it will space the rack from the wall out about an inch, inch and a half. And I think then I'll have the space that I need. You know, I was trying to keep it as compact as possible up against the wall so it didn't take up much room, because this trailer is a 6.5 wide. It's not like the 7 or 7.5 or maybe even 8, I don't know, that would have the you know, the wheel out flush with the wheels. This has the actual you know, the fenders completely on the outside. So it's kind of, you know, it's not narrow, but it's really not a lot of extra space in here. It's fine. I only put the walker in here anyway. So, and then we cut down some grasses today. So my other hedge trimmer is in the back of the truck right now. I got to put that back on here, but I got 2 of the Rackham trimmer racks, which these are nice. I mean, they're simple. I don't think I've ever used these before. Usually what I do is I just make a little wooden slot in the wall, like a 2x4, a 2x4, and then a piece of plywood, so you can just slide the, you know, the cutting edge down into, and you know, that would keep them there. But I like that they're up a little higher. You can kind of see the fuel level a little better. You know, this is just, I've had these, I think I bought these at, I think these are Craftsman or Sears or something. I just needed a set. I didn't have a lot of money at the time, probably, geez, maybe 4 or 5 years ago now, and they still run. You know, they actually, they have the, you can angle the handle on them, which even my steel units don't do that. I wonder if the lights work. Nope, guess not. I guess I have to have the truck on. Anyway, so yeah, got the Rackham Green Touch, Rackham. This is a shelf that was in here when I purchased the trailer. I bought the trailer used. This is just a little box that I'm gonna probably keep the gas cans in. It does fit the gas cans. That was over on the floor over there when I first got it, but I wanted as much of the floor space as I could use. So for now, I just got a chainsaw and my hand blower up here. You know, obviously I want to add a lot of stuff in this area. I'll probably fill all of this in with cabinets and shelves just to have irrigation parts, you know, tools, all that type of stuff, all in time. I don't really want to rush things. Every time I try to go at it and put everything that I need in there, there's always a lot of fine tuning and adjustments that need to be done, and I end up not doing it. So I think I'd rather, you know, just kind of slowly add things as I need them. You know, I have the shop, which has most of the stuff, and it's like right in my service area. So for now, if I'm on a job and I don't have a tool that I need, it's not a big deal. And then I have the, I believe these are Green Touch. Yeah, they must be because they're kind of the same color. You know, just tool hangers. You know, they work out fine. Beautiful rake I got there, huh? Definitely need to invest in some more hand tools. I have a ton down the shop. I just have, like, yep, this is my, this is like the remnants of a season of landscaping, as I'm sure all you guys have gone through. But, you know, I do have some good hand tools. This just happened to be what I had when I was working on the trailer at the time, and I wanted to try to space out, you know, the different heights and to be able to fit a leaf rake, you know, and shovels without them hitting the ground, which this, I believe, hits the ground. Almost, nope, so that's good. So as you can see, the 3 different heights that I have, hopefully we'll be able to accommodate any tools that I need to. But that's pretty nice. And then this is my old trimmer rack. What is it? Byers brand. That I'm basically using for the combi system, or I don't know what Echo calls it, but I've got the PAS 2620. I bought this, I believe, at the beginning of last season. Really nice, very happy with it. I've got, you know, the main unit. I've got the extension here. I got the, you know, the mini chainsaw or pruner. And then I have the hedge clippers. I want to get the articulating hedge clipper as well. And I also want to get an edger and a trimmer, not to use as a main, but if I ever need a secondary one on a crew, or one goes down, just to have that I could just, you know, throw this. And, you know, this could be basically anything that I need it to be is the plan. So, but yeah, that's pretty much the update on the trailer. Like I said, I was trying to contemplate painting the floor. I don't know if I'm going to or not. You know, it's just going to get scraped up pretty quickly. Oh, I got one of the backpack blower racks. Yeah, this is just part of it, of course. And the other piece, what is it, the BPS 100. You know, and then there's the section that comes here with the latch that goes on the top. Was using it just as it is to put a backpack blower in. I think I'm just going to keep the blowers on the floor. I'm not sure. I might hang them up. These don't fit my Husky. What do I got here? Let me see. Husky. Yeah, I got, what are these things? 570 BFS. They have to go in backwards or reversed or something. It's kind of weird how they go in. So I'm not really super happy with how that works out with those racks. So I'm not sure how I'm going to mount those yet, but I have that there for now. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. So there's that. Close her up. Actually, no, I'm going to put the hedge clippers back in here. The Dodge that I had on the channel, I don't even know if I have. Yeah, I've had this Dodge on the channel. I repainted the tailgate. There was all rot along the bottom, and I, you know, welded in some new metal. I think I had, no, I don't think I had a video on it. It was a month or 2 ago. That was actually just sprayed with spray cans, believe it or not. It's actually a pretty close match. It wasn't even the color correct for the truck. I just wanted to do it for the winter and get rid of that rot in the back, because as you see, I still have more work to do on this truck. It looks like somebody has already put a patch panel in here, and I've got, you know, the complete patch panels that I'm going to have to weld in. It's going to be a good project, hopefully, for the channel. But the rest of this truck is really clean and rust-free. It's actually a really, really clean truck. Beside that, well, I shouldn't say clean because it's obviously very filthy, but as far as rust goes. And yeah, so this is, what do we got here? Another blower. Forgot what I was going to... Here's my hedge clippers that I need to hang back up. I already showed the other blower. That's what it was, yeah. I got 2 of these BFS. Oh, you can't even see it now. Yeah, 570 BFS. You can see this melted a little bit. This is what happens when you do something out of the ordinary. I pulled into a job during the summer, and there was some workers that needed to get out, so I had to load up my trailer quick and back out to let them out. And I just threw this down when I was blowing off at the end, you know, on the trailer, and I backed the walker up. And apparently I talked for 15 seconds or 20 seconds or whatever, but the exhaust was shooting right at the blower, and I didn't realize it. So, yep, wonderful. Damaged equipment, we love it. We love spending $600-700 every time we need a new blower, right, guys? And yeah, this is the HS45 that I do most of my pruning with. I've always been buying these. They're seem to be pretty reliable, but you can see how this works. I'm doing this one-handed, of course, but Basically just clip it right on like that, and she hangs down, and then I just take this little bungee and just spin it right on, just like that. You know, it doesn't hold on tight, but it's certainly not going to go anywhere. And yeah, that's the full, trying to keep things neat, organized, and simple. I want to have what I need in here, but no more. You know, tire patch kit, first aid kit, fire extinguisher, the basics, but that's it. So, question, anybody know what the hell this is? I used to know, I forgot. It's a loop for something, and it's got to be trimmer related. And I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. I assumed this was a cutting mechanism of some type on here. I don't know what it is, but I don't know if it's supposed to go through and you just wedged it so it doesn't spin. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but I thought it was supposed to be a cutter, but it doesn't appear to be. I don't know really what that is, or if I'm doing it wrong or what, but it would be nice if that is some way to cut it. Yeah, I don't know. But other than that, I like it. It seems to hold the string pretty good. What am I using? Yeah, Crossfire 0.095 string. I just kind of grab whatever I can. I try all different ones all the time. I don't really have a preference as far as that goes. But yeah, if anybody that's watching this video knows what the hell this is for, I'd appreciate you letting me know. And that's about it. Let's close her up. I think tonight I'm going to work on some more of the lettering for the trailer. Probably just get the smaller of the side done. I call it a small side because it has the side door. But as you can see, the logo has the, it's kind of hard to tell probably now, but the tree in the bottom under lawn and landscaping is brown. Then there's a lighter green. The whole idea with this logo, I don't know if I've ever explained it, is it's kind of like this is your, you know, the dirt in the ground, the lawn and landscaping, and then this would be like the grass on top of it. The brown makes sense here because a tree would be brown. And of course the leaves on the tree would be green. You know, and I just got a couple of different greens to add a little bit of, you know, extra color. I've had this logo now for 5 or 6 years. You know, I love the tree and I hate the tree at the same time. It's kind of like a designer tree, but it's not a realistic tree. But at this point, I think changing a logo a bunch of times is not a good thing. I'd rather just have the recognition and keep it going. I want to peel off that Cargo Express logo off there. But yeah, this is the used trailer. Wait, what year is it? Oops, should probably get that taken care of, huh? But yeah, I had to put these lights on. I ordered these online. They're a little different style, but they fit in the same holes. When I got this trailer, they were busted off, which I'm sure they're going to be busted off again. But for a couple of bucks, I figured I'd get a clean start. See, there's something a little missing there. I forgot what I paid for this trailer. It wasn't that much, though. It's a 16-footer. You know, this fender is a little dinged up. Tires are decent. A little bit of rust going on the wheels. Could use a repaint. But in respectable condition once it's lettered up. This is what I'd call the big side because there's no door. And then over on this side here, obviously you've got your side door. And I got the lock on it. And I think I'm going to letter this up tonight, hopefully. So I'll have an update video in the future, and thanks for watching. Have a good one.